Kurt Walker.
Actually, I take that back.
I'm not going to mention the other. But I am finally
And me!
Where's the remote?
And me!
We got David Knoll.
And y'all go in there too and get in front of the
I haven't seen David in 30
Don't clap,
years.
babe. Gotta be quiet. See what percent I got on my phone, so I don't miss nothing.
But I haven't seen David in, it's got to be in 30 years.
94, he said. 35%.
That's good.
94? Well,
Yeah.
okay, that's 24 years.
That's
What?
that's a lot.
Or 27.
No, that's more than that. I was going to say that's more than that.
Yeah. Anyway, a long time. And so, finally able to hook up and hang out. You ain't hardly changed at all.
27 years.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh. Thought you said 24. It's okay. You know I'm always right.
Well, 94.
Well, you look the same
27
too. You just, you had lighter hair back then. Your hair was lighter.
Did I?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah. It was about the same length almost, maybe, you know, about the same.
Yeah, I think I was a lot skinnier. You know.
Well, we all were a little bit thinner, but,
I was a
well,
lot
you was a
bit
little
thinner
bit,
back
but, you know, you still was, you know, proportioned right. I mean, you didn't have no fat on you or nothing.
Yeah.
But
He doesn't now either. He's got
I've been putting little belly weight on.
Oh, I doubt it.
From some of this.
You sure?
The light beer just don't work.
You know,
But I don't drink
I
all
work out
that much.
and
I don't.
we got an in-home gym and all that stuff. Just, you know, I don't live to work out, just work out to live. You know.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's it.
What I'll do is, all these songs will be songs that I wrote.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you play them, the CD?
I don't have the CD with me.
I got one.
Yeah, take
Oh.
it off.
Yeah, I got
I wanted
it. It's
to
in my
listen to him
truck.
on the way down here.
Yeah.
And he did forgot to bring him.
Well, when I got to Nashville in '95, I broke down, and there's a lot of parts of Nashville that is the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I broke down, and I had one, I didn't know anybody in Nashville. The guy, man, Charlie Daniels is one, you know, I played a show, the Charlie Daniels Talent Roundup on TNN, the Nashville Network. And he said he heard my sound check, and he all the people that was performing, he had them come in his dressing room, and he said, "Son," he goes, "I don't know what you're doing in Kansas," because I had moved back to Topeka.
Oh yeah.
And so he said, "I don't know what you're doing in Kansas." He said, "Man, you need to be here. You're as good, if not better, than some of the people that's on the radio." So I went. I was just there to be on that show, and I went back. And I'm an artist, an illustrator.
Yeah, he told me.
And so I was at Jostin's American Yearbook, and I was making good money.
I know.
And I was a single parent.
I know you was making good money drawing.
Yeah.
That's
So I said, I gotta go back. I mean, it was in my blood. I mean, just one night there. We spent like 3 days, but still, man, it was so my dad's like, "Son, you need to get a job first." And I'm like, "How can I get a job in Nashville when I live in Topeka, Kansas?" I'm like, "I can get a job before the sun goes down. I can do this." And so I turned right, I took all my, because I had a bunch of show clothes that I bought for his show, and I had the receipts, and I took them all back, I cashed in, and I had just met this girl, Bobby Perot, Ross Perot's great niece, 18 years old, and just a hot number. Ain't as hot as you.
Okay. Just sing.
So anyway, well, the point is, I I got back and I went over to her house, you know, in North Topeka, and I just, you know, not even 12 hours before that, I was on stage with Charlie Daniels.
Yeah.
And so I get back, and I went over to her house like 1:30 in the morning, and I went to bed, and I woke up, and I was upstairs by myself. I heard this screaming and hollering, and it was her baby daddy come over, and they was screaming and hollering. I'm like, you know what? I ain't doing that. And I was supposed to go to work the next day.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that either. I cashed in everything I had, man. I went to Nashville. And I got there, and I got on the wrong side of town. I didn't know where. But anyway, I drove a 1974 funky Catalina. A big old tank. You know those Catalinas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big old tank.
I thought you still had that Ford pickup. An old Ford.
That green one?
Yeah.
No, I tore that up down by River.
Riverside?
No, down there by the river. We'd go, me and Dale and all
Yeah.
of us take. Oh man, I burned out that.
Oh, I thought you still had that. That's what I thought you drove off with.
No,
Oh.
no, I burned out the transmission doing, you know,
Really?
yeah, or whatever, the circles out down there by the river.
Right.
Donuts. Yeah, there you go.
So nevertheless,
He knows what that is.
Yeah.
You don't even drive yet.
so
Well, it
not
does
that you
take
know of.
cars.
He's about the age when I first started driving. Anyway, I got there, and man, I broke down. I had one number to call. I didn't know anybody. And the guy that said, yeah, come on back when you get, man, just let me know when you get here. Well, he went out on the road for 6 months with the Shotgun Red Show. And so, but I had a friend of a friend that, I had a friend, and he had a friend. I'd never met this guy, but I had that number.
Yeah.
So I called him up. He goes, where you at? Man, I started looking around. I seen all these things that's almost mentioned in the song. I was, man, looks like I'm on the corner of heaven and hell. This is the name of the song.
Oh, okay.
They're selling ice cream, blue jeans, and hot car stereos. Giving away free balloons to all the girls and boys. They're selling cold beer, crack cocaine, and Jesus saves, the preacher yells. You can find anything you want on the corner of heaven and hell. Take a left turn off that main road, you might find the devil there. Take a right turn off that wrong road, you'll find God, He's everywhere. The choice you make is a chance you take on the soul that's yours to sell. You can find anything you want on the corner of heaven and hell. Well, they got fast cars, wild bars, cotton candy, lollipops. And ladies of the night all day, they're swearing they're gonna stop. But the promise to everlasting life, that's the hottest thing they say. You can find anything you want on the corner of heaven and hell. Take a left turn off that main road, you might find the devil there. Take a right turn off that wrong road, you find God, He's everywhere. The choice you make, the chance you take on the soul, is yours to sell. You can find anything you want on the corner of heaven and hell. find anything you want on the corner of heaven and hell. But heaven loves all the rest, and the best are here to tell. You can find anything you want on the corner of heaven and hell.
Good.
That is freaking awesome.
Oh, thank
That
you.
is good.
Thank you. That, I mean,
I held the
I
pen that
love
wrote
the
that
words.
song, but I swear it wasn't me. What are you doing over there, little lady?
I love the words. That was
Cute
awesome.
little thing. You're so cute.
Even the dog liked it.
I know.
Yeah, she raised up her
She
head.
looked out from under the
Bella
blanket.
raised her head up when you started playing
Harmonica,
that.
she came up and her
Yep.
ears went up, and she looked
You can stop.
at you, and then she went back down, and then when you played
Yeah,
it
she's
again,
rocking.
she came
Just let her head straight up, looking back the whole
I
time.
know.
I know. Oh, I like that sound.
I know, and she went back underneath her.
It probably bothered her.
No, it's not bothering
She
me.
don't never come off from anything like that.
It was so cute. I said, I
I know. That
I had
was
to
it.
show you. It was like,
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I like that.
I, you know, from Kansas area, and I got a gig in New York. I thought, a gig in New York? You know, country music in New York? You don't get the rope, you know. I'm like, on the way up there,
Oh yeah. Old Hank, he refused.
yeah, you know, I just like, you know, but hey, it was a good paying deal. It was at a, it
Right,
was,
right.
yeah.
Gotta go with some money.
Gotta
man.
go get the money, you
Gotta
know.
go get some money.
So,
Go ahead.
my
What-
mama always told me, you want something, go get it.
What part of New York?
It was in the Hollywood Lounge was there, Rochester.
Rochester.
Clear.
Yeah. So, and I actually, it was at this guy's. So here I am. I go to the, you know, on the way up there. I said, well, now you're messing with the real chords. So that's the name of the song I'm playing. Well, we get up there, and it was the bar that we played was an old stripper bar.
Oh
It had all
wow.
the glitter on the back. It was, you know, and the bandstand was behind the bar where the guys couldn't get to the women. So
Yeah.
we was playing at the Hollywood Lounge,
Yeah.
and so I'm up there, and the contract. I guess I didn't look at it very good, but anyway, the guy that owned the bar was Mr. Pricky. And so, you know, we needed a little bit of money to tie us over, you know, it was like 6 degrees below zero.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And man, he was just a prick. No reason. No wonder why your last name
Pricky.
is Pricky. So we played, and they loved us, man. I mean, they just loved our music because they never hear country music up there. So we got done. It was a 6-nighter.
Oh wow.
So yeah. So
Dang.
we got, and this was back in the day, you know, and
Or
so.
early 200s.
Yeah. So anyway, we got paid, and he was growling the whole time because I, kept on, calling him Mr. Pricky. I said, man, why is he such a prick? So anyway, I had my drummer. I had him drive the band back, and I was over the, man, I was tired, and I was over in the, passenger side seat. And so I'm reading over the contract, making sure that everything was good before we got out of town. And I read his name, and it was Pricky. P-R-I-T-C-H-E-Y, Pritchie was his name. I recalled him Mr. Pricky all week long.
No
I
wonder
didn't
his
know.
No, hey.
I told the guy.
He's pissed at you.
I'm looking up, like, I didn't know this. I called the guy that booked the whole show, the whole thing. I'm like, you didn't tell me. He goes, hey, I thought maybe
He
I
was
was
just laughing
seeing-"
the whole time.
And he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
He goes, it's Mark
He just let it
Valentine. He
go.
goes, man, he goes, I was just going to see if you really read your contracts.
Yeah.
I'm like,
First I heard
Well,
this.
now.
Just let her go.
so he think, yo cowboy, because you ride a horse, you got the cowboy boots, Stetson hat, of course. Of course. Way you talk the way the twang try to sound like Hank, and all those good old boys, but now you're messing with the head crowd, the river chorus. You say you went to school to learn the Cotton Eye Joe, the 10-step, the 2-step, walk across the floor, turn the dial up to 10 when you ride the mechanical bull. I see you over there, you're not having fun. You're leaning on the bar, being noticed by no one because you're messing with a crowd of the real boys. And so you think, yo cowboy, cause you ride a horse, you got a collar to the shirt, bolo tie, of course. Well, see you over there, you're not having fun. You're leaning on the bar, being noticed by no one because you're messing with a crowd, real boys. Well, you asked the girl to dance and she said no. You hang your head way down low. It's a lonely feel when you're feeling low and low. It's crying shame and no to blame. Cause city boy and the country boy ain't the same. No, you're messing with a crowd, the river chorus. So let's all just tell them what to do. Get on your pony, get right, ride. Yeah, you're messing with the crowd of the railroad course. I wrote that in 20 minutes, man.
That's nice.
No time at all.
That's
Wanna hear another one?
I love that. I love that.
She loves that just
I
about.
like that first one, really.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that one too.
I really like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got that one on my phone. I
Yeah, well, you better send it to me. I
Well,
think I missed part of it.
Well, you'll have it on
Send us
the link
that.
of YouTube.
Oh, I know. I gotta get that first one, David.
Well, he can send you a CD.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Watch.
We
Cleo.
got a CD.
Don't
I
get in
got
the way.
a CD. I got some promotional ones, but I have to.
Cleo.
I have to charge.
Cleo, come over
I
here.
have to. But these promotional ones are only $10. You know, because it's a bit. I'm a business.
Yeah,
I got
no
a.
problem.
So
Yeah, just do
So,
that. See if I want to take them back on.
yeah, one day.
Well, if not, we'll get one, because someone's gonna come back tomorrow,
Okay.
Thursday, so we'll call you.
All right.
So you're leaving?
I gotta
Watch.
go, I got work
You're
tomorrow.
in front of the camera now. It's okay.
Watch out. Go on.
But
Stop, Bryce.
that's very nice. You got a really great voice.
Oh well,
Oh,
thank
it
you.
was a
You
pleasure
you
seeing
sound
y'all.
awesome, I wish we didn't have to leave, but.
I know. I understand.
I have to eat a little bit more before I go to bed, because I have blood work to do in the morning.
Thank you for watching, Poppy.
Before I go to work, huh?
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for
problem.
doing
No
that.
problem.
Good seeing you again.
You too, you too. Did you,
Wait, he can't
does he
pass the
look-
camera.
Does he look
Oh.
He don't. She don't. She's the. Oh, I thought
Florida?
he was talking to me.
I told him that. I said, just wait till you see Uncle David.
He does look like
He does
Alan
look like Alan
Jackson.
So you pulled out the picture. I said, wait till you look at it. That's what I
When he was
I just
younger,
need
he
longer
looked a lot
hair.
like Alan Jackson. You used to
Yeah,
have
you do
him.
look
He
like
does,
that.
yeah.
When I first met him, he looked exactly like
You look a lot better than what I thought you was gonna look.
His hair used to be a lot longer.
Cause you sent me, you ought to see the picture you sent me of yourself.
What are you talking about?
You look like shit. I can show you.
I know which one I sent you.
It looks like shit. You look great, man.
That's a great.
I mean,
Would he have a beard about a month long?
no, he
That's
just looked
whiskers.
all gray. His hair looked like it was gray, not blonde. It just
Silver.
looked like he was all wrinkled up. And he's not. He's not. So we're gonna get some
Got a
pictures of
hair.
you before we get out of here.
That's right.
Nice to meet you.
You never know what comes out of his mouth. I gotta tell you.
Well, you never know what comes out of ours either.
Bye,
Yeah, they're where I got it from. You
Come here,
bitching about me. You know?
Getting out that way.
Busy. I'm trying to
It's
get out.
over there.
Busy.
Forget
But they're so cute.
She's a mess.
It's a trip, man.
She sleeps on top of Cliff.
Oh yeah, she climbs all over that dog.
One day I was in jail, and
You were?
I knew I thought you
Yeah.
would stop and tell a story.
First time hearing
they
about
were
this.
watching MTV Cribs. You remember that show?
Oh, yeah.
All those ball players that had all these gigantic houses and all the indoor, outdoor pools. And I just thought, God, this is crazy. You know, a bunch of full-grown men making millions of dollars for playing with a ball. It's crazy. And then they turned the channel to CNN. And it was about this woman that this social worker that got this child out of a crack house and placed that child in a safe Christian country home. And I'm like, you know what? I'd pay money for that. I ain't gonna pay no money to watch somebody bounce a ball.
Yeah, I hear you.
Name of the song is Balls. Would you buy 2 tickets to go watch some lady place a child in a safe, happy home? The daughter of a mother, a drinker and a drugger. It ought to be a reality show where the cost of admission would go to the confession of those who helped save us all. Instead of the millions we give to the thousands of those who play with the ball. They kick 'em, they bounce 'em, they hit 'em, they miss. They're making more money than God. While the men and the women are teaching our children, they barely just make enough to pay for the shoes endorsed by the fool doing nothing but missing their core. Pay for it. Oh, I get so tired of in the song. Pay for the minute. Oh my God, I just lost myself.
That's okay.
They kick 'em, they bounce 'em, they hit 'em, they miss. Making more money than God. While the men and the women are teaching our children, they barely just make enough to pay for the shoes endorsed by the fool doing nothing but missing their core. Taking their pleasure and building their treasure with those who play with the balls. The tiger makes a ton for a hole in one. The babe knocked it out of the park. While America's children, they fight for our freedom. And Mr. Harris taught me about God. Quarterbacks throw balls. There's cash in their arms. children of those, find the victims of Katrina that died. They kick 'em, they bounce 'em, they hit 'em, they miss, making more money than God. While the men and the women teaching our children, they barely just make enough to pay for the shoes and doors, about the food and doing nothing, missing their core, and taking their pleasure, building their treasure with those who play with the ball. So if you see one, just toss it to me. I'll throw it right where it belongs. 90 miles an hour, he'll get on center, smack dab. For the right cause, I had her right in the balls. Yeah, they kick 'em, they whack 'em, they hit 'em, they miss 'em, making more money than God. While the men and the women teaching our children, they barely just make enough to pay for the shoes and doors, like fools doing nothing, missing their core, taking their pleasure and building their treasure with those who play with the ball. They're taking their pleasure, building their treasure with those who play with the ball. About the truth, ain't it?
Yeah, that is the
Very
truth.
good.
I love to watch a good game. But knowing that those guys,
Yeah, I know.
and I'll never understand in a million years. Go ahead.
But the thing of it is, them people, they got millions of dollars, and then they want to go downtown
Watch the camera.
and be gangsters.
Oh, she's in.
Yeah.
And they want to go
Go
mess around with rape women, or
Yeah.
or they want to go rob
Yeah.
a jewelry store or something stupid,
Yeah.
or want to shoot somebody. And they got and they're football players. They got money in the bank, millions of dollars sitting in
Yeah.
there, but they go and do their little gangster things.
It's
Still.
like that.
It's like, what's wrong with you?
Mahomes,
He makes,
500 million.
yeah, he makes $3
That's-
million
that's
per
it.
game.
That is so stupid.
It
That's
is
stupid.
just like, I think they all ought to make $100
You better
bucks a
shut
game,
up.
and all the excess go out for cancer research. You know, but hell, cancer. You know,
Cancer
you
is.
take CBD,
It's
and
killing
that's
everything.
proven it kills
Yeah.
cancer.
Well, you see Drew Brees, he never made anywhere near that much, and he put more money of his own money into
And,
New
yeah.
Orleans
Mhm.
than anybody ever. When Katrina hit, it was Drew Brees came here
Yeah.
and put money into New Orleans and everywhere, and he never made nowhere near that much, but he spent a lot of money here rebuilding.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very rare that you
You
hear
don't get
that.
too many of them,
And
nope.
it, you know, it,
That's what I'm
Supply
saying. He
and
didn't
demand.
make all them billions like the rest of them made. You know, but he put it where it needed it. She's a mess.
He rented a whole hotel that last time for all the homeless people.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
He rented the whole
He,
thing.
he was not,
He's a
and,
good
and
person.
Jordan Payton too.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
Sean Payton. Yeah.
They
Both
put a
of
lot of money
We
in
had
this
a bad
place
freeze
in
this
state.
year, worse than ever, for a long time.
Yeah.
And that's why he put all the homeless people, he rented the whole thing for them,
Oh,
for
that
food
was
and all.
sweet.
I know, it's amazing.
His own money.
Amazing.
Yep,
Yep.
Yep.
wow.
he definitely did. He coaches his kids' little league football team.
It's
all of that for free.
few,
you know.
I mean, it's very, hardly any of them do that.
I know they don't.
They're
Yeah,
too
they're-
That's what I'm
busy
saying. They have a
saying
few
they're,
good ones.
you know
Yeah.
what, don't
Mahomes
stink,
is
and they're
pretty good.
limited.
He does.
I know.
He makes
They don't
way too
deserve it.
much.
Emmett
But he
Smith
does
is
put a lot
another
of
one
money
that's
in.
good. I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do another one before we go.
To the hitchhiker.
Oh, we always- yeah, we
we
wanna
don't.
hear 'em.
We don't go to bed early.
The hitchhiker.
The hitchhiker. You know,
Oh,
the one
here's
that wants
you.
to get, yeah. They'll enjoy that.
I enjoy them all.
That one gave me the chills when you first.
This one?
The one you just sang.
The balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets to me.
Oh,
when
it's
you
the
talk
truth.
about the kids
Oh,
now,
wait,
yeah.
in the clouds.
Or My Father's Gun.
Yeah, but
No.
I think.
Or all of them.
Well, yeah.
There's no way. I've written
Oh, my
literally
God.
over 1,000 songs.
That's good.
It's not the quantity, it's the quality.
That's right.
I think all of them. I mean,
That's
most,
awesome.
yeah. He's an amazing writer.
That's good.
Yeah,
They
I
are
like
great.
those so far. These are great.
He is.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
baby.
She's not
I'm
partial.
true.
She's not partial or nothing.
Yeah, I'm really not. I'll tell him.
No, she's not. She's not. Yeah. Whatever
He's not.
comes out of her, it's kind of like this. You know, to why lie? The truth is bad enough. You know, she don't miss no word. She's really a blues. You know, she
Oh,
likes
yeah.
the blues.
I love the blues.
My son does.
I
too.
wrote I'm
Travis,
still writing, but I'm the only country that she loves.
My oldest loves the blues.
Which one am I going to do? Oh, In the Clouds?
In the Clouds, I think they're really good.
I was listening to the radio one morning, and I was in jail that day, too. And you had these little
David,
see-through...
walk in front of the camera.
No, I don't.
It's okay.
No. He's the star of the show.
That's right.
So, it's all right. So anyway, Jerry House and the House Foundation was a radio crew that from 5 a.m. till 10 p.m. Monday through Friday was on the Nashville radio station. We had this guy that his sidekick Mike Bohan, and they were talking about this or that, and he said this to Jerry, and Jerry, it was an idea that they had, and he says, oh, that's in the clouds. And I never thought, in the clouds. And so, it's fine, David. Just listen. It's all right.
Somebody
Yes,
said,
yes,
I got it. We'll get in here in about 3 minutes. We'll shut that door.
Oh, I ain't worried about the door.
We,
The outside door's shut as long as that's closed, we're good with
Yeah.
mosquitoes.
She's lost like my wife. It don't matter what it is, honey. She never says, yeah, okay. It's all, she's a yeah, but person.
yeah, but.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, but. So anyway, I thought, how am I gonna get? I never shut. I mean, this guy has written. Jerry House has written songs for Leanne Rimes, all the big ones.
oh yeah.
And so I never turned him off. I always got ideas from him. I got probably 50 songs, just things he said. And so he says, oh, that's in the clouds. I thought, well, how are we going to get the listener, who's the most important person of the whole, equation,
Right.
to look up in the clouds? And I shut that radio off, which I never did, until 10 o'clock, till the show was over. At 8 o'clock. And by 8:16, the song was written. In the clouds. Playing catch with a little boy. I hit a high pop fly. Looking up, trying to find the ball in the sky. He dropped his glove, missed the catch, hollered, hey, daddy, wow. Looky there, 'cause I can see mommy in the clouds. I could have sworn Da Vinci painted you with a brush on the canvas that he borrowed from what God had given us. Blocking out the sun with someone looking down would have been $1 million. That was you in the clouds. I called everyone we knew, didn't live too far. They could go outside and see exactly where you are. All at once, everyone in our small country town stood there taking in heaven looking down on me. Does she know everything I know, even though she's not around? Son, she knows more than you know. Well, every night before he goes to bed, he says his little prayer. He always says, "Wishing Mommy, I sure wish you were here. But I'm alright and Daddy's fine. Tell Jesus I won't let him down. Mommy, I promise one day again I will see you. Stay right there, me and Daddy, we will see you in the clouds."
Good one.
I
Very
didn't
good.
even-
Amazing.
I'm glad I'm not the only one crying.
Oh my
Me too.
God.
I was like,
I got done with that. And I'm like, you guys.
Oh my
you
God.
kidding. I just looked up at God. I was going, thank you.
yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Oh, it was.
I every time he sings it with such passion.
I know.
I have it all the time.
I know, these things are good.
Thank you.
Yeah, we like that one.
Did you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I got on a kick of doing a bunch of spiritual songs, and so
That's
man, I
perfect,
wanted
too.
to write a spiritual song going down the street and you can tap your feet to, have fun
Yeah.
with it.
That's
And
perfect, though,
That
in
one,
the
you know,
cloud.
my mom died in 1980.
oh yeah, that I tell you.
I think
That-
it
that
touches
one-
everyone.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's amazing.
It's on the CD, one of them.
I think so.
But nevertheless, I'll go to this next one.
Yeah, I want
Kinda-
that one. That CD with that one.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So I wanted to write a Christian upbeat song. You can just tap your feet going down the house. And I didn't know what I was gonna
We
write.
don't get to sing. Oh, no, I keep videotaping.
I want to,
Oh, he's got that.
yeah, I know, but can't we put it on Facebook? Like, do a,
I don't know, can we?
I don't know about that.
I don't know, can we put them on Facebook?
Yeah, they're all
I'm gonna
registered.
send it to my son.
They're all registered.
He's really upset he's not here. My son plays guitar.
Well, I thought I didn't know what I was gonna name this song. I just wanted to write a song. I was jail. But I was just
Good place to
I
write a
made
song.
myself.
Johnny Cash played a lot of them.
Oh, I know. I got a song.
Merle
called-
Haggard did most of them.
Yeah.
Merle Haggard was in there for a
You know,
while.
he lied. Merle Haggard did.
Huh?
They do smoke marijuana in Muskogee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I said, we don't smoke. Bullshit.
Yeah.
But so I wanted to write a song, just, spiritual, but something that was upbeat. And
You'll love it.
this somehow, I have no idea, came out. I'm going to Alabama, living wild and free. Got my girl, she's by my side, she's so in love with me. Told her papa yesterday, she said, Daddy, I'm out of here. Please don't try to beg me to stay and wipe away those tears. Well, a big limousine just passed us by like we were standing still. We raised our coats, hollered, here's to you, won't you leave us in your will? Hitchhiker, sunset in Nashville, Tennessee, break the bus. I said, girl, let's stop and help him out and let him ride with us. He said, thank you for your helping hand. walked up to me and asked me for a couple bucks. He said, I used to be a rock and roll singer in Memphis, Tennessee. He said, I'm trying to get home to my little girl. Said, you can ride with me. He said, thank you for your helping hand. You'll never know what I've been through. I will pay you back any way I can. Until then, here's to you. So I got two people with me. We pulled into Nashville, it was a Saturday sunrise. Well, the guitar man said, I'm out of here, I want to thank you for the ride. He said, my name is Blake, I'm going to be a big star today. I said, he said, when I'm big, I will remember you, so won't you keep me in your prayers. He said, thank you for your helping hand. You'll never know what I've been through. I will pay you back any way I can. Until then, here's to you. Now we got one more guy with us. We dropped the old man off at Graceland. He said it's good to be home. I said, I thought you looked familiar. He said, shh, I'll keep it low. He says, thank you very much. I got a brand new Cadillac. I said, keep a big guy, tell Lisa hi, hey, hey, welcome back. He said, thank you for your helping hand. You'll never know what I've been through. I will pay you back any way you want. Until then, here's to you. Remember, this is the spiritual Christian song, uplifting type of thing. Well, we finally got to Mobile. She was sound asleep. With a big semi-cross that's in the line there right in front of me. I closed my eyes, I was ready to die, but I guess the man up above must have made that truck swerve to the right, and it made me look up. I said, well, thank you for your helping hand. Only you know what I've been through. I will pay you back when I can. Until then, here's to you. That's right. I wrote that thing. I couldn't write that.
That's great. I love it.
I never had to erase one word.
I'll be damned.
I like
Oh, is that crazy or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You know, I'm going to take a break.
Okay.
The rest.
Well, we'll come back and do all this again. We're here in about 20 minutes. How about that?
Yeah,
All right, what do you got to do? Hit the button?
You got to hit the button.